When Donald Trump, a man who built his career on saying "you're fired," somehow convinced America to hire him as president, it was wild, unexpected, and honestly left a lot of people scratching their heads. How did a guy with zero political experience outmaneuver seasoned politicians? Well, today we're diving deep into the strategies that helped Trump shock the world and clinch that victory. Now, you can't talk about Trump's 2016 win without mentioning his slogan, "Make America Great Again." It was everywhere, on those iconic red hats, plastered across banners at rallies, even chanted like a mantra by his supporters. But it was more than just a catchy phrase, it was a promise. Trump tapped into this feeling that America had lost its way, that things were better in the past. He promised to bring back jobs, especially in manufacturing, a sector that had been hit hard by globalization. He vowed to protect American industries from what he called unfair competition from China and Mexico. Basically, he was selling a return to a simpler time, a time when America was, in his words, great. And you know what? It resonated. A lot of people, especially in the Rust Belt states, felt left behind by the economic changes of the past few decades. They felt ignored by the political elite, both Democrats and Republicans. Trump came in and said, "I see you, I hear you, and I'm going to fix it." Now let's talk about Trump and Twitter. Love him or hate him, you got to admit the man knew how to use social media. Forget those boring press releases and carefully worded statements. Trump bypassed the traditional media gatekeepers and went straight to the people. He'd tweet at all hours, firing off his unfiltered thoughts on everything from immigration to his favorite McDonald's order. Yeah, it was chaotic, it was often offensive, and sometimes it was downright bizarre. But it was also brilliant. Every tweet was a news cycle in itself. He dominated the headlines, controlled the narrative, and kept everyone talking about him. Traditional media outlets were forced to play catch-up, amplifying his message even when they were criticizing it. It was reality TV meets politics, and America couldn't look away. Chapter 3. The Trump earthquake shaking up Washington. Now, winning the election was one thing, but governing? That was a whole other ballgame. And let me tell you, Trump wasted no time putting his stamp on the White House. Remember that whole drain the swamp thing? Well, in his own chaotic way, he tried. He appointed outsiders to key positions, people with little to no government experience. He pulled out of international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord, arguing they were bad deals for America. And then there was the wall. Oh yes, the infamous wall he promised to build on the US-Mexico border. Did it happen? Not really. Did people keep talking about it? Absolutely. Look, whether you agreed with his policies or not, one thing's for sure. Trump's presidency was anything but boring. He shook up the establishment, challenged the status quo, and left a lasting impact on American politics. Outro, so what did we learn? Trump's 2016 win was a wake-up call, not just for the political establishment, but for America as a whole. It showed the power of a message that resonated with people who felt forgotten and ignored. It proved that social media could be a game-changer in politics, for better or worse. And it reminded us that sometimes the most unexpected candidate can pull off the most shocking victory. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below with your thoughts on Trump's strategy, and subscribe for more deep dives into American politics. See you in the next video.